Hello team, Heather Landver here, your star director with a Give Me 5 little quick training for you. So every now and then I think of something really quick that I could share with you, 5 minutes or less. So today I want to talk about repetition, and I'm going to start with an activity that I did actually at Becca Levi's retreat. So a couple years ago I went to Becca Levi's, Superstar Director, huge group. She has a big retreat, brings her directors in, and we did an activity. We were in groups, and the first thing we had to do in our group was to go around the circle and each tell our 1-minute story. How did you join Scentsy? Why are you doing Scentsy? Like, what's your story? But we only had 1 minute, and we actually timed each other and cut it off right at 1 minute, right? And then we would change groups, and we did it again, and we had to tell our 1-minute story, and then we did our little activity. And then we changed groups again, and we did our 1-minute story, and then we did our little activity. And this is what happened each time. So the first time we told our 1-minute story, most of us ran out of time, right? We totally went over. Way too many details, too much information, lots of things, right? We didn't get to the point. Second time, we did better on time, right? Most of us got right to the last second, and our stories started to get more focused. They got more specific. They got to the point, right? To the important stuff. All the fluff, all the extra kind of dropped away, and our stories became more streamlined and more purposeful and more focused. Each time they got better and better and better. That also happened is we got better at telling them. We knew what we were going to say. We had practiced. We had tried stuff out that worked and didn't work. We decided what we liked and what we didn't like, and what sounded good and what didn't good, what got reaction, what didn't get reaction. And we changed our story each time until we finally got to the last group, and we could knock off our 1-minute story. It made sense. It sounded good. It was awesome. Why am I telling you this? Many of you and people in general talk about how nervous they are to talk to people, how recruiting is difficult because you don't know what to say when you talk about the opportunity or the business or hosting a party or whatever. Like, you don't know what to say. And the biggest mistake that we make in recruiting and in booking and all of that stuff and sharing our business with new people is we say too much. We word vomit stuff all over them, and we're so excited about everything that we want to tell them everything. And we don't have to. But here's the trick. How do you not do that, right? You can't just learn what to say and then start. You have to do it. You have to do it over and over and over again. The more times you practice talking about the opportunity, you will figure out what works and what doesn't, what's too much and what's not, what's fluff and what isn't. This actually was a lesson that one of our speakers at Reunion talked about too. What's his name? The mountain climber guy. Those of you that were there will know what I'm talking about. But he had this plan, this project that he wanted to do, but he needed funding. And he had gone from person to person to person asking for funding. And he had word vomited his project all over everybody. And they're like, whoa, no, too much. I'm not interested. So months and months later, after talking about his thing to everybody, he finally got in front of a lady, and he's like, okay, fine, I'll just tell you, it's this, and this. Short, sweet, to the point. And she said, that sounds interesting. Let's set a meeting and tell me more. He had practiced that pitch so many times that he finally got it right. And that is what it takes in this business. When you start recruiting, talking to new customers, talking about your business, talking about booking, it's not about being good at it or not good at it. It's about figuring it out along the way. It's about practicing it over and over and over again with lots of people until you streamline, you focus. All the fluff will go away, and you will figure out what is most important to share with people. And then you will be on point. Then you will know what to say. When this opportunity comes up, or you hear a trigger, right? Somebody talking about how they hate their job, you'll know what to say because you will have practiced, and you will have figured out what worked and what didn't, and you will break it apart, and you'll streamline it a little bit, and you'll figure out what works, and now you know what to say. But that does not happen until you do it 100 times. Until you go talk to 100 people. And each time you will refine your pitch. Each time you'll refine your story. Each time you'll refine the opportunity until it sounds enticing. Until people get curious. right? So you may not see success right away, but that does not mean that what you're doing is not purposeful and is not important. Because what you're doing, even with all those people going, nah, 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 and you're like, I don't know what to say, this sounds awful, and they're turning everybody away. It's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. It's practice. And each time, all of that repetition, you will refine, you will learn, and you will streamline and focus your message until you get to a point where people will be listening. And that's when the magic happens. That's when people start paying attention. That's when people start joining your team. But you have to have the repetition. So go talk to all the people, right? Whether you get it right or not. The book I'm reading right now, she says, be okay with sucking. Like, go out and suck. Go out and do it horribly bad 100 times. And by the time you get to that 100th time, you're going to start doing it better. And you'll get better, and you'll get better, and you'll get better. And you will refine and refresh and figure out exactly what to say. But you've got to start. You've got to start, and you've got to suck. You've got to suck, and you've got to do it bad. And you can tell people, hey, I'm new. I know I suck at this, but let me just tell you, and practice anyway. But you got to go suck at it 100 times. You got to go talk to all the people and practice. That repetition will help you find clarity, will help you get better, and will help it be more effective in the future. So just be okay with it. But you got to do it. That's the tricky part. Hope you are inspired. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. It's the last weekend in September. We're going to finish strong. The numbers are awesome. I love looking at the list. Even if I don't because we're busy too. You've got to know, leaders are busy too. We are working our own businesses in this very, very busy time of year. So we know you guys are doing amazing things. We see you. We see you doing amazing things, amazing numbers, amazing recruiting. Like, our group is growing. We're almost at 200 people. We broke 30,000 in sales as a whole group. Amazing. I think our last year we did 33. So I'm looking to break that this month. It's getting hot in here. So know that we see you. Know that we are celebrating in the background, even if you don't hear from us as often, because we're busy too. Things are crazy in the fall. So please reach out if you ever need anything. We will either help you, answer you, or point you in the right direction, or send you to somebody who knows better. That's part of it, is knowing where to send people if it's not your expertise. Yes, Stephanie, I don't know what that yes is for, but yes. So anyway, so proud of you guys. So excited. It's going to be an amazing, amazing season. We are closing out September strong, and I'm just very excited. Very excited. Yay, everybody's watching. Hi, guys. So I hope you're inspired. Go practice. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Just go do it. Just go do it. Suck, be bad at it, and know that the more often you do it and have those conversations, the better you will get, the more focused you'll get, and it's the only way to figure it out. Clarity comes from engagement, from action, from doing. If you're not doing, you're never going to figure it out. You got to go do it and figure it out. That's the only way. And it's okay to suck at the beginning. We all do. I still suck sometimes. Talk to you later. Bye for now.